Hi everybody, it's Ellen. So I'm gonna be posting this I think on my book YouTube just because this does have to pertain to books. So recently, as you may know, Sarah J. Maas is coming out with the fifth book in the Third Class series, Empire of Storms. Some people have either gotten advanced copies or their copies have just come early. I think one person in particular really has been saying stuff, but almost everybody has been really saying extremely rude things about the book and about Sarah herself. They've been sending her death threats. I think someone actually tried to go choke on a dick. I believe her screen name has her name, I believe, Lola. And Lee Bardugo dragged her on Twitter the other day. I saw the whole thing happening, and she's really happy about it, which is kind of weird. And then someone said something about people keep saying people are sending Sarah Maas death threats, but they can't give me evidence. It's because people are deleting them because they're realizing how stupid and childish they're being, and how badly that's reflecting so badly on all the other people who enjoy her books. Sarah has not said anything in 2 days. She's not posted anything on social media, on any social media platform. She's not saying anything, and I can't even imagine how she's feeling right now, seeing all this negativity towards her book that's about to come out in a few days. And just the rudeness. And if it was me, I would be so embarrassed about the kind of things that people are saying. I myself would never say anything. Even I've hated books, but I have not been so rude as to contact the author personally, tell them I've hated their book, and say exactly what I hate and what they have done wrong, what they could do better. I keep it to myself because that's the polite thing to do. If I don't like it, that's my opinion, and I don't need to say anything. If I loved it, yes, I'll say, hey, this was a fantastic book. I did that the other day with Anti-Darken. I tweeted Kirsten White. She tweeted back and said she was happy that I liked it, and I was like, it was a great book. I loved this, this, and this. She hasn't replied, but that's at her discretion. But if you like it, sure, you can go ahead and say anything. But if you don't like it, don't go tagging the author in it. Sure, you can say something on social media, but you need to go tagging the author. You don't need to have them go see it, because writing is something that is so deeply personal. As a writer myself, I can't even imagine publishing something and letting the whole world read it, because I don't even let my friends or my family read my writing, because it's something that's so deeply personal. She's putting her feelings and her thoughts out to the world, a story that she's created and written and thought up, and she's putting it out to the world and letting us read it, and she's doing this, and you have the audacity to send her death threats about it, because a certain character is not in the book at all, because even though it was previously stated in the other book that he really wasn't going to be in it at all, they're still getting salty about it. Okay, that's your opinion, but you don't need to send somebody death threats over it. It is her book. It is her characters. It is her story. She can do whatever the hell she wants with it because it's hers. It's hers. If she doesn't think a character is gonna fit well in the story, she's not gonna put them in. Like, it's at her discretion whether or not this person is in the book, because it's her book, and it's at her discretion whether or not this person is gonna end up with this person. Because it's her book, it's her characters. She doesn't care that you don't like it. It's what she thinks should happen, so it's going to happen, and you just kind of need to get over that. And if you don't like it, don't say anything. Don't tag the author. You can quit reading the books for all I care. You just don't need to keep bashing the author or bashing the fans and saying, I can't believe you guys read this crap. Because I went on Goodreads and I read the comments. When I clicked on Empire of Storms, I read the comments, and they were disgusting. They appalled me so much, and I'm just so incredibly embarrassed to be part of this fandom right now. Honestly, I'm going to read the books. I'm going to form my own opinion. I'm sure it's going to be a great book because I've loved all her other books, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And even if I hate it, I'm not going to say anything because that is the nice thing to do. I'm not going to go tagging her in things and telling her to die because I hated her book. That is just the worst thing that you could ever do. And I'm not someone who tweets my own tweets. I retweet things, But I've just been so heated about this. I've had to have tweeted a few things, and one of the things I tweeted was the things that you need to remember when contacting an author or just tweeting about an author or anything is that authors are real people and authors have real feelings just like you and me. If someone came up to you and told you to die, you would be upset. If someone, a random person, tweeted you on Twitter and told you to go die, you would be upset. Think about how Sarah feels, please, before you send something. She's a real person with real feelings. Real feelings. Okay? Just like think, reverse the situation. Think if it was your book and people were sending you death threats over it, how would you feel? Please. I don't mean to sound rude or mean to anybody who said something rude or mean to her. That is your opinion, but you don't need to tag her in it. That's just the end of the line. You don't need to tag her in it. You can rant about it on social media, but please tag your spoilers and do not tag authors because they don't want to see that. Like she has not. It's not like her to not say anything on social media in a few days, but she's doing that because she's obviously probably upset because people are hating on her for something that is all hers. And like she doesn't have to write these books for us. She could have just stopped. The book series was supposed to be 4 books, but she made it 6 because she saw and she agreed with her publishers that people like the books. And she's doing the whole World of Throne of Glass book and the Chaol novella and all the extra stuff for the Court of Thorns Roses series because people love her books and she sees that and she wants to give us more. But if you keep doing stuff like this, she's not going to want to do that. She's not going to want to be nice to us on social media. She's not going to want to respond to us on social media. She's not going to like stuff or retweet stuff. She's just going to ignore us. And that's not what we want to happen because she's just been so generous with her books and with her kindness, especially on social media. But you guys are really just ruining that for the rest of us. So please keep in mind that authors are real people. Authors have real feelings. And just be kind. And if you I've said this on social media. I wrote a tweet about it. If you are gonna post hate and tag her in hate and hate the book and just can't stand it, then don't follow me because that's what I'm gonna post about that. I'm gonna post about that I like it, and you're gonna feel the need to comment. That's so stupid. I can't believe you like that book. If you don't want to see that, don't follow me. That's really the basis. Do not follow me on here, on my Instagram, on my Tumblr. I have a Court of Thorns and Roses Tumblr that's doing very well right now. And if you if you just don't like Sarah's books and her writing, unfollow, click out, leave, exit the page. Don't be here. Like, okay, that's your opinion. All right, I've been on Twitter and I just felt the need to rant. I just had so much stuff going on. Actually, I had to leave for work in like an hour and a half, but I just really felt the need to say that I love that so many people have responded to her on social media and defended her, authors and readers. Um, though not mentioning her by name every time said something. So yeah, that's all I need to say. Someone's coming, so I'm gonna go. Have a great day. Thank you for watching this video.